Evening, folks. I just wanna make a quick video before I sleep for my new students. I just wanna show you guys how I came about finding that silver bullet for today. Hello, I think I'm audible. I hope. Okay, let me just change my microphone here. Hello. Yeah, I think I am audible. Okay, so this is today's prize, né? So the first thing I did was that on 1 hour, I could see that we are strongly bearish. Let me just minimize this thing. Let's put it down there. Yeah. On 1 hour, I could see that since yesterday we've been bearish like this. So I had no bias because it could be that the algorithm was exhausted. I didn't have like a hard time frame objective. So my plan was to just drop to smaller time frames and be an intraday trader. So I'll just target internal range liquidity. So when I went on my chart, I just went straight to, when I opened my charts at 1 o'clock South African time, I just went straight to M5. So when I got there, I realized that we opened with the gap. So we have a new day opening gap. So I'm just gonna say this is my new day opening gap low. New day opening gap low. And then I have my new day opening gap high here. New day opening gap high. So it's just okay. That will be my draw on liquidity. And then this is of course my Asian session. I just want to have my midnight open. That starts at 8 to 12 New York time. So I have that range. And then of course this is my midnight open. I'm just gonna extend that. I'm just gonna extend this out until 11, at least until 11 o'clock. So those are my annotations for now. I also have this this Asian high, right? High side liquidity. Okay, so I'm just annotating my internal range liquidity, right? So I have a London session. I want to also see if we were bullish or bearish during London. So we opened, we went lower, did a swing, came back. We filled the imbalances here, and then we went lower again. So I want to annotate and put my vertical line at 8:30 New York time, because basically 8:30 is when the algorithm starts hunting. It starts the hunting. So we hunt sell side, right? So we opened at 8:30, rallied. This was a 8:30 low. We took it out right here. You can see this. We took sell side and then we rallied higher, took buy side. This is the high that was created at the beginning of New York, because New York starts at 7. So I can call this New York AM. even though the whole session, the silver bullet time window is an AM session. Let me just say buy side liquidity. Let me just say buy side liquidity here. So we opened, it took out a recent low, we rallied higher. This is a market structure shift. Now let's put this thing down here. This is a market structure shift on its own, but so this is a market structure shift, right? And if you drop to a smaller time frame, I'm sure there is a fair value gap down here, but we can hit this thing going up and down, because this is what I noticed. This is what I noticed, guys. When we opened, we left a fair value gap here, and these are order blocks, and we also have this new week opening gap, new day opening gap, and that will act as either support or resistance. So that at 9:30. Wait, I want to put a vertical line here. At 9:30, I want to put a vertical line here. Here's my take on this thing. At 9:30, there is a Judas string. Let's also put 10 and 11 where we're going to take this trade. 10 and 11. So this is 9:30. I'm not gonna, I know exactly. But this is 8:30, 9:30, 10, and 11. So this is silver bullet hour. This is a silver bullet hour. Let's just write down silver bullet hour. Okay, and then this silver bullet hour. Let's put this in the middle, center, like that. Yes. So we had this order block inside this new day opening gap. So and we also had inversion fair value gap. We had one up there. I'm just going to highlight both of them because I was just eyeing both the inversion fair value gaps. This is the first one. So every time when I'm trading this silver bullet time, I always check like a hard time frame. If I have any maybe anything that could hold price and maybe cause a reversal. And I also had this one here. I'm just going to use a different color. I also had this inversion inside an order block here. Sorry about that. The inversion is from here to here to there. So I'm just going to use like a different color for this one. Let's use purple. No, let's use like let's use this color here for this inversion fair value gap, right? So, and then you have this other block here. You have this other block. This one, you also have this as like I can take all the up close candles as my other block, or I can just pick this one, the last up close candle. So I saw after price hit that this level here, it had difficulty closing above. So we had the new day opening gap and all these here. So let me just also annotate this sell side. So I said no, price is more likely to go lower because we have these inversion fair value gaps inside the order blocks, and we also have the new day opening gap. So once I saw this, I went down to a smaller time frame to get like a clear picture of what's happening there. And then this is what I did. On 1 minute, I saw that okay, because this is the low. This is the low of the high. This is the low of the high that took out buy side liquidity here. So once we break below this is a potential market structure shift, right? And we did right here. So we broke below, And I wanted to see how we close after breaking below it. I wanted to see how we're going to close after breaking below. And as you can see, the impulsive candle, it closed below the low that took out the low of the high that took out buy side liquidity. So this is a bearish market structure shift. And once we closed below, we opened here, we rallied up, we did immediate rebalance. That's what I used to take my trade, because this is immediate rebalance here, as you can see here. I said, okay, I'm no longer gonna wait for this thing to go up and hit the open of that bearish order block. I'm just gonna use this immediate rebalance to enter my trade, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly the screenshot from that, and you can see that I entered right there. I used the immediate rebalance. I'm just gonna make that, and on 3 minutes, there's a clear structure when that thing reversed. Let's just zoom in there, right there. On 3 minutes, you have bearish market structure shift, breaking below the lows there. And then you have this a fair value gap for entry. This is 2022 model. And it's more clear here on 3 minutes. And then I was targeting internal range liquidity. So I dropped my fib. I dropped my fib from this low to that high, and then I wanted to see what sort of liquidity can I target inside this range here. So below equilibrium, I had this sell side liquidity here, and that was my take profit one. And then as we go lower, so sell side liquidity, and this was my first target, right? As you go lower, you can just check what PDRA do you have here that you can use. Mind you, at 8:30, we created a low and we took it out. So this is a bullish market structure shift on its own. You can use any of the PDRAs below equilibrium to take this thing back up, because we were bullish on a bigger picture. I can say that because we had no business here. The sell side was already engaged, because 8:30 starts the hunting. So we opened, made a low, went up, and then we came down, we took out sell side, and then we created bullish market structure shift. Yes, I was able to find this entry, but after this, you can use any of the PDRAs down here to now take this thing up, and you can even target the high that was created here. And as you can see, it reached for that high right there, took it out. We even went as far as reaching the midnight open, right? And then we also went as far as taking out the Asian high, and this was just inside the the 10 and 11. So you can find multiple silver bullet entries, even though there was no fair value gap here, but I was going to use this inversion fair value gap right here as my entry, because it's a discount, right? Inversion fair value gap, but I was going to use this inversion fair value gap here if I wanted to take this thing up again, but I used it as my target. I kept on taking partials. Now I'm going to show you the screenshot of okay. Now I'm going to show you the screenshot of my trade, the trade that I took. So here is my trade, my sell. You can see I entered right there when it went for immediate rebalance, and then on reversal as well. Once it entered that fair value gap, I also added a sell. Take profit was below, yeah. And this one I thought, okay, but I took partials when it entered the fair value gap. I and then I initially I put my take profit below the loss, but once I realized that no, we're actually in a bullish market structure shift here, we could retrace after hitting this inversion behavior gap. I trailed my stop up, and I think I do have a screenshot showing that, but I didn't of course import it on my PC here, so I won't be able to show you guys. But that's it for today. And I said, no, let me just maybe it might help the new guys understand the silver bullet. You must be very quick when trading silver bullet, and you must be aware of such things, of like having two different sides, and you can be caught up in the wrong side. Maybe you might hold your cells when we are about to retrace and end up making a loss, and you could have actually took both the sell and a buy. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video I hope this video was insightful. Cheers, guys.